Welcome to Montrose Makerspace today, February 17th, 2015. I got up early this morning around 6:50 so I could make it over to the Makerspace by 7:30 to meet with the morning Rotary. 4 people showed up: Al, Tim, Melanie, and another gentleman. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. And we spent about an hour talking about the Makerspace in terms of the education component, the Welcome Home Montrose aspect, the weekend craftsman, as well as the entrepreneurial component. And we also talked about job shop as well as light manufacturing capabilities at our makerspace. And at the end of the hour, everyone was really excited about the opportunities for the community here at the makerspace in Montrose. I then spent about 15 minutes talking to Kern about some fundraising activities that we're currently involved in. We set a deadline to finish a proposal by Friday, and we will have that done, and then we'll go ahead and submit that to the person we want to talk to about that. Then I went over and talked to Bill. Bill was working on he's doing some production for Houck Engineering, and he was having issues with a saw. They have this mechanical saw that is an auto feed saw that actually grabs a hold of the stock, slides it, and then it cuts it, grabs it again, slides it, and cuts it. And this mechanism, something's wrong with it. So I couldn't stop production. So I took off an hour and I went to go eat breakfast. Then I came back, and on the way back I got a call from Brigetta, who is the coordinator at, or she's a vice president at Colorado Mesa University in Grand Junction, and she called for a meeting on Friday for all the people involved with the to bring the introduction to machining class to the makerspace. And so I thought that was going to be fine. It's going to be in Delta at noon. I confirmed with Bill that that's okay, and I also talked with Mike. Mike is the current instructor, and Mike is a machinist here in town that I've known for about 5 years. And he's currently the instructor at the Western Community College here in Montrose, teaching the blueprint reading class. And he's a natural fit to teach the machining class because Mike actually was the person who rented the makerspace equipment and the facility before we got a hold of it. So Mike moved out sometime in August, and we got started in September. So he's a natural fit for that. Well, that kind of concludes what we had talked about the makerspace activity. So now we're going to move into everyone's favorite segment of the show. What kind of junk is Craig going to pull out tonight? Well, it's not junk tonight. It is a Zenith high fidelity record player from 1959. High fidelity, you say? Yes. This particular model is very simple. Tube amplifier with a mono phonograph. It's a 3-tube design. It has no power supply transformer. It runs the filaments right off the AC line. So there's got one 12AX7, which is doing the a little bit of amplification as well as the phase splitting for the push-pull circuit, which is powered by two 50C5 pentodes, and those are in a push-pull configuration. This guy puts out about 4.8 watts. So I got this out. I bought this at Jack's auction here probably about a year ago, and there was no one bidding on it, so I really got this thing for next to nothing. I don't really buy phonographs that much, but this thing was such a cutie pie I had to get it. You know, it's actually really good condition for it being around since 1959. So I did turn it on. These knobs really were kind of scratchy, so I decided to take it apart and spray some deoxant into those contact cleaner in those and kind of clean those up a little bit. Then I put a record on, and it didn't sound too good, and we'll show you why that is. So I'm going to switch to this little camera here, and we'll show you some aspects of this thing. So this thing is called a Cobra-Matic. Don't know why, but it's a fully automatic turntable. Put all the records on here. Everyone that's older than 40 understands exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know. It's a Cobra-Matic. I don't know why that is. It's a marketing thing, but this little thing actually looks like a snake. The tone arm. It's got some eyes here, and then the cartridge itself, the needle itself, is a looks like the tongue. Then over here, I have the grill taken off. I haven't put it back on yet, but you can see it's got 3 tubes. This is the 12AX7. This is the 20CE5. Okay. So, what are we going to play? We're going to play the Monkees. This is an album that was in my record collection when I grew up. My older brothers and sisters listened to the Monkees. We had all the Monkees albums there. We also had all the Beatles albums too. Kind of a diversity in music. This record is actually still in the sleeve. That's a good thing. So we'll put on side 1. So the record changer doesn't work very well. The record player itself does, but the automatic changer doesn't. So you click the motor on, the album starts to spin, tubes are lighting up. We'll go ahead and lay down this needle in the leading groove.
Walk down the street, we get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, we're the Monkees, the people say we're Monkees.
So I listened to this thing for a little bit, and I thought it was a problem with the gain circuit in here, one of the tubes, but it turns out that the needle in this, either the needle or the record, is really bad. I suspect it's both. I did put another album on here, and it sounds about the same. So I doubt we'll be playing records on here because I don't know if you can actually get replacement needles for something like this. So why am I excited about this thing? This is going to make a great external speaker for a cell phone. I got out my old Samsung Galaxy S cell phone and put some music on it. Let's see if it sounds better than that 50-year-old Monkees album.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It sounds great. I don't know if you can tell from this. It definitely sounds better in some kind of plastic speaker or Bluetooth speaker you could get today. So this is Montrose Makerspace today for February 17th, 2015.